to episode 2 of News You Can Use, right here on Oziah's Oddworld. I'm your friendly neighborhood Maduckin Oziah, and here's what's making the headlines. The price is right! For our main story this evening, we'll be talking about how much Oddworld New and Tasty is gonna cost when it hits digital shelves some point in the near future. Those pesky inhabitants have revealed exactly how much moolah you guys is gonna have to fork out in order to get your hands on this tasty treat. Later in the show, we've also got information about cross-buy and cross-save functionality, some news regarding the release date of the release date, and a ton of new screenshots to mention that I'll be covering in another broadcast soon. Oh, and as well as all of that good stuff, I've got an extra special treat for you mega maniacal Oziah's fanatics out there, my official character artwork. I feel your excitement, folks. Anyway, now you know what's what. Just sit down, shut up, and get over it, cause the news is coming. News you can use! Oddworld Inhabitants. You gotta love him. I mean, you gotta hate him for giving Abe and Alf all the fame whilst poor old Oziah updates you chumps on what's happening all over Oddworld, sure. But you still gotta love him for what they're doing to this great franchise, right? We've had various trailers, loads of gameplay and cutscene screens, and even a snippet of music. So from what we've witnessed, we can effectively guarantee that New and Tasty is gonna be oddtastic. It doesn't look like some indie title, but rather a full-fledged, high-budget experience. But you know what they're gonna charge for all of this? A mere 100 moolah! Or, in your various currencies, I guess, something more like this. $29.99 in the States, $24.99 over Europe, and here in the UK, where Oziah's Oddworld Earth HQ is based, it's gonna cost us a measly $19.99. And remember, we already know that this ain't gonna be some tiny game, cause we already played it before in Oddworld's Abe's Odyssey. You're looking at around 8 hours of a pure gaming experience for the price of a cup of muck at Alf's Repartee Emporium. And if that's not enough for you greedy glocks out there, there's gonna be cross-buy and cross-save on all PlayStation platforms. Oh my odd, I hear you say. That's crazy talk, you shout. Huh? No, it ain't. If you buy any version of New and Tasty on a Sony platform, be it a PS4, a PS3, or PS Vita, you'll get the other two versions for absolutely nothing extra whatsoever. Talk about a steal! Alongside all that delightful stuff, the inhabitants have once again teased us, this time with a release window for the release date. Yeesh, talk about speaking in riddles, guys. Anyway, here's their official statement on Oddworld.com.
We know you, our biggest fans, are eager to play the game, and we're doubly eager to share it with you. But we just need a few more weeks to get it exactly where we want it to be. So, in terms of a release date, we're gonna be able to announce when the game will be available to buy before E3 starts on the 9th of June. The game won't be out before E3, sorry, but that's our promise in terms of letting you know when it will be.
So we now know that it won't be making its forecast spring 2014 release date, and will most likely be turning up in early to midsummer instead. But we'll know for sure at some point within the next 41 days when they finally spill the beans, so that's something to look forward to at least. Now, they've also given us a number of fantastic new in-game screenshots to salivate over. And whilst I won't be talking about them in any depth right now, I will be posting another Oziah's analysis video to discuss them in detail soon. So, stay tuned to the channel, because I should be churning that one out over the next couple of days or so. In the meantime, you can check them out yourself over at the Oddworld website, and I'll leave the description below for you. And finally, the news you've all been waiting for. I know that for months on end, you guys have all been asking that ultimate Oddworld question. What does Oziah actually look like? Is he just as good looking and awesome as that incredible, not at all irritating voice of his? Well, thanks to Oddworld fan HansuOddie, I can finally tell you that, yes, I am just as good looking and awesome as you expect me to be. This great piece of artwork, along with a couple of others, were hugely appreciated here at Oziah's Oddworld, and I can't thank HansuOddie enough for dedicating the time to draw out my stunningly beautiful face and figure. Just look at them chiseled cheekbones, will you? I'm so much more attractive than all the other stinking muds that I simply cannot understand why there hasn't been an Oddworld Oziah's Odyssey game yet. Get to work on that, will you, inhabitants? Thanks. But now the lines are open, and if you ever want to get my personal appreciation and a spot in one of my later videos, fire on over some Oziah's fan art. I need all the assets I can get from my videos, and I'm Oddworld's worst artist, unfortunately, so doing it myself just ain't an option. So any helps I can get would be just super cool, fellas. Rightio, that's tonight's show drawing to a close. Once again, I thank you for stopping on by here at Oziah's Oddworld, where you've been watching episode 2 of News You Can Use!